everybody, welcome back to the Family Mart podcast. I'm Chris.
And I'm Jay. Welcome back. This dude got jokes.
Yeah, we got jokes, dude. We got pre-show jokes. We just experienced an earthquake a few minutes ago, and
I think it hit a 7.1 on the Richter. It's pretty
really
big. Yeah.
Where was the core of it?
It was at around Death Valley, kind of maybe like 30 minutes from Bakersfield.
Did you feel it?
Yeah, I was in here.
What were you doing?
I was sewing, and then everything started swaying, and then
Oh,
I started
shit.
getting nauseous, and I was like, "Oh shit!"
You're like, oh shit, we're in it.
Yeah.
Like you knew exactly what it was.
Yeah.
Is
Yeah.
it because it happened the other day, so you're kind of like on edge about it?
Not on edge, but like in Japan, there's earthquakes all the time, so I feel it all the time.
Damn.
So like I'm pretty used to it, and then I just went outside to see if my mom was noticing it, and she was like, she looks up and she's like, "Holy shit!" And like you see all the lamps are swaying.
Yeah.
My dog starts tripping.
How long did it last?
It's like a good like 10 seconds of solid swaying.
Damn,
20 seconds.
that's kind of scary.
It was pretty wild.
I've never experienced an earthquake like that. I think it's always just like a quick jolt, and then I'm back to normal. Like yesterday when we had an earthquake, like I was just telling you, like I was at Starbucks, I was editing, and I was drinking coffee, and I thought in the moment, I thought the coffee was just hitting, like it was just hitting strong, and I was like, whoa, this is like,
Yo, this coffee is hitting.
yeah, and I haven't had Starbucks like all week, so I was like, dude, this is the move.
This
man.
is why I come here.
Yeah. And then like you texted and you said there was an earthquake. Did you guys feel it? And I was like, holy shit, that was the earthquake.
There it was. Wait, so when you felt it yesterday, you didn't feel like how big it was?
Not.
Pause.
I didn't even realize that. No, I didn't. It's not that I didn't feel how big it was. I just didn't know what it was. I just thought I was zoning out. Yeah. You know, like I was just fucking feeling good.
You know, yeah, I'm really working it.
Yeah, I'm really working out right now. And I just had that tunnel vision. And then when you said it, I was like, oh, okay, that was an earthquake.
Yeah,
so
today's was even bigger.
Damn.
So it happened during Summer League, where Zion was playing his old teammate RJ Barrett, and they shut down the fucking game.
The whole game.
Yeah, I think it was like still the third quarter.
And there was like what, 19,000 people?
19,000. Yep.
Jesus.
Max capacity.
So did they like shut the lights down, or like they just stopped the game?
They initially stopped it once they started feeling it, and then everyone went to the locker room, and then they said that it'll continue once the speakers up top and the jumbotron stopped swinging.
Oh, it was swinging.
Yeah, they were swinging, so they're concerned
shit.
for everyone's safety. And then as people in the arena started to panic, they just started evacuating. So then they're gonna postpone everything.
I wonder if it was it like a screaming like, oh,
Nah.
Like there's a shooter, like something like that, or they just like were casually just walking out.
Yeah, they're like hut.
Damn, dude. So
Yeah.
they wasted their money.
I mean, they saw all the other games. This was like the last game.
But this was the game that everybody was.
Everyone went to. I'm sure people bought resale.
Yeah.
Ah.
Well, how much were tickets like originally? Like what was the retail for those?
Initially, I remember spending around $37 to $40.
You bought tickets?
Not before.
Oh, before.
When I used to go, yeah.
Got you. Oh yeah. Weren't we supposed to go?
We were supposed to go like last week when I brought it up, but then I forgot. I didn't think that it was gonna sell out.
Dude, that would have been a good vlog. I would have had some
just to be up there.
Some great clickbait. Almost died.
Me and Zion almost died.
Me on Zion. I'm like on top of him. Whoa.
Oh, Zion.
There's an earthquake.
What nice pecs you have.
Is he a big dude?
Yeah, he's like
Well, who's Zion for people who aren't
for the uninformed,
aware?
Zion Williamson, the #1 draft pick for this year's NBA draft. He's like a 6'8",
68.
6'8", like 220, 230 power forward / small forward. He's a fucking phenom, dude.
And he's supposed to be the guy.
Yeah, he's supposed to be the next coming of LeBron.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
They put that much expectation on him?
Yeah, he's like the highest touted player since Bron.
Wow.
Yeah.
And you think he's going to live up to that or what?
I followed him since he was like a sophomore in high school, and
damn, what a pedo.
So fuck.
You were following him, bro?
Damn, dude, you could follow underage people on social media, right?
I mean, you can.
You can.
Is it right? Who knows?
I mean, I'm not thinking about him sexually. So
yeah, that's true. You're not.
Good.
I mean,
nah, but yeah, I think he's fucking good. And he was on Duke, so I watch a lot of his games. And
damn, that's a lot. Really those are some big shoes to fill, I guess. Like for like literally and metaphorically.
And literally.
Yeah. I just like to compare a young player to LeBron. Like, I mean, LeBron's one of the greatest to ever do it, right? Like, isn't that the general consensus right now? Like, he's one of the greatest basketball players of all time.
A lot of people, a lot of critics are.
So
putting him
for
at, like,
you
top
to
3.
be like at the beginning of your NBA journey to be compared to one of the greatest, and you haven't even played a single NBA game, that's a big thing right there.
I think a lot of it is because of his style of play. Like, they have similar builds when they were coming out of high school, similar skill sets.
Yeah.
Where the NBA is now, so just like that type of projection.
Dude,
but
can you imagine, bro? And this is something that I stole from another podcast, and I was
Hell
like,
yeah,
"Wow, that's
dude.
super interesting."
That's
like,
that's all I do.
Imagine if you took players of today, and you had them like in a simulation where they played players like back in the 40s, 50s, or 60s. How much would they dominate?
I think they would fucking kill.
Dude, they would fucking murder those short ass dudes.
Because when they weren't playing sports, they still had regular 9-to-5s. They were like plumbers.
Dude, regular ass people.
Regular regulars.
You would see them at like, I don't know, fucking Jiffy Lube, like changing oil, and then that same day they got a big game.
You're like, oh shit, Kawhi's here.
Yeah.
Hey, thanks, man. Good luck on the game later.
Yeah, good luck on the finals. Game 7.
I'll listen to it on the radio.
Yeah.
Jeez, what a time.
So like and if you were to take that same concept and apply it to like fighting, like take boxers of today and have them fight against like boxers of the 70s, if there were even boxers back then.
I think that works another way though. I think those boxers were better than now.
Really? Mm-hmm. The people that were fighting like this?
No, okay, maybe not like put your dukes up, dude, but like Mike Tyson, if we put him like now.
Oh, okay.
He's going to crush all the heavyweights now.
You think so?
Yeah.
Is he? I wonder if he's in, I don't know. This is coming from a super uninformed boxing
I'm also
guy.
super uninformed.
I don't watch boxing at all, but I do know of Deontay Wilder. Are they in this? Do you know if they're in the same weight class?
They pretty close. They might as well be. Yeah.
So if they were to fight each other, I wonder how that would go. That's interesting to see.
I mean, yeah, that would be pretty interesting, but I still think Tyson would easily win.
Think so? Well, maybe
Bro.
Okay. Maybe that's a little too recent though. Like the Tyson era wasn't even that long ago.
Okay, yeah.
So like if we're going up against like people back then where like the age the normal death age was like 50.
Yeah,
like
the normal life expectancy.
Yeah, those dudes are getting murked.
God damn.
Like I bet you the tallest people back then were like 5'6". Okay, maybe
what's wrong with
5'6"? There's nothing wrong with 5'6", but if those were the tallest people walking around back then,
yeah.
I wonder what the sex positions were like. Like, what was like the main sex position back then?
I'm sure it was still boring.
You think the ones of today are boring still?
Oh shit. I mean, back then it was boring.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like you think sex back then was boring?
Yeah, like, hey, Marshy.
Yeah, they all speak like they're Sherlock Holmes.
Yeah, they all speak like detectives.
Hey, she, I'm gonna come now, she.
Yeah,
like,
she. I like that
because
yeah.
like I feel like what raises like the standard, I guess, or like the freakiness is porn. I feel like that raises the stakes for sex and like positions that you can do and shit that you can say to a partner. I feel like that's what kind of sets the standard.
Dude, it's the same as sports. Like, as time goes on, people get better, people find out new ways to do things.
Yeah,
same as sex.
Like, do you think people back then were like 69ing?
Yeah, 69 is probably like one of the oldest
You think
positions.
So?
Yeah,
I wonder.
It's gotta be. It's
like
one of the best jokes.
You think of more recent times though? Like, you think people in the 60s were fucking 69ing?
Yeah.
Really?
I don't know. That was like the JFK era.
Like, that
Probably
was like,
no.
you know, heavy Bush era. Like,
heavy Bush.
like talking about down there. Like, that was like the Bush times.
Oh, yeah,
you know?
you're right, dude. Like,
so they might not be like
body shaving wasn't really a thing.
Yeah.
Even men shaving wasn't a thing until like late 90s, I think.
Dude,
Yeah,
and they were
probably not
pubing out
69.
down there.
It's fucking gross.
Is it? You think that's gross? I was hearing,
I'm kind of grossed out by over pubation.
Really?
Yeah.
I was hearing this dude say the other day, like, it's kind of weird if he sees a girl shaved, because it kind of reminds him of like a girl who hasn't gone through her
I could understand that.
gone through puberty, so it's like they're kind of like fucking a doll.
I could understand that. Damn. Fucking a Bratz doll.
Bratz wrong. Dude,
wrong.
Real quick, imagine if they had bratwurst hot dogs at Costco.
Oh, that would kill.
That would kill, dude.
Dude, you're like oddly against like eating pork sometimes, but you're down for the hot dog.
I'm down for the hot. Well, let's be clear.
All right, Costco has beef.
Hot dog is 100. Hot dog. Costco hot dogs are 100. They're 100% beef.
Yeah, that's true.
As stated on the fucking flyer, and the fucking banner that they have. They have a dedicated banner just telling you that Costco has 100% beef hot dogs.
As they should advertise that.
I wonder if Costco is. Are they overseas?
Yeah, they're in Japan.
Oh really? Oh yeah, you told me that the other day.
Yeah, Costco.
Oh, is that how they say it? Wow. Costco guy.
Costco hot dog.
That's so hard, dude.
Okaimashita.
Dude, I would love to go to. I bet you that fucking Costco. I mean, Costco is pretty efficient to begin with. If you don't know what Costco is and you're living overseas and you like have no idea, it's basically a warehouse chain here in America. Well, I guess now overseas, but it's a popular warehouse chain that sells things in bulk.
Yeah, like imagine like when you go to IKEA and you go to like the place where you would choose your furniture. It's just like that, but for groceries.
Yeah, and they just have everything. They have the best items. That's the place where they sell almond butter that doesn't have the extra shit in it, and it's just roasted almonds. Like that's the only place I've ever seen that sells just straight up almond butter with just roasted almonds.
Why do people even manufacture that though? Like the one with all the shit in it.
Dude, I don't know.
It's almond butter. Just make it out of almonds.
I guess it just tastes better with the palm oil. Like that's the shit
God.
that makes it taste better, I guess.
Palm oil is destroying the world.
You know how hard, like even at Whole Foods, they don't have a fucking just roasted almond spread.
They probably have it at Trader Joe's.
They probably.
I feel like they have everything made out of butter except butter.
Yeah. They got cookie butter. I've never tried cookie butter, but they have that, and I heard it's the shit.
Yeah, I heard it's the tits.
I haven't heard that since high school.
Yeah, it's a fucking old ass word.
Yeah. Let's get into what's going on with ASAP Rocky, bro.
Oh my dude,
Your
guy.
Your guy.
My guy ASAP Rocky. Free Flacco, bro. Dude is locked up in Sweden right now, expected to be detained for at least the next 2 weeks.
And after they process him and make him go through the trial, he's expected to do, 6 years?
What?
That's what I heard on the Instagram headline.
Okay,
well, let's explain for the people what's going on with my man Rocky, with your man
Starting
Rocky.
from the beginning. Rocky was being followed around by like these two... What are they in Sweden? Swedish? All right.
Swedish fish?
They were being followed around by two Swedish fish, and they're being really annoying, and then at one point, one of the guys started like a little scruffle with his bodyguard.
Mm-hmm. Rocky's bodyguard.
Mm-hmm. And then like they dead that situation, and then they just continue to keep walking, and then it seemed like at least 20-30 minutes later they're in like another part of the city. The dudes are still following them.
Still following them. Jesus.
Man, everywhere. And then these girls that just happened to see Rocky tried to help him. They're trying to tell them in the Swedish language, like, yo, stop following. Yeah, like, can you guys just go the other way? And then one of the girls says to Rocky, that guy just touched my ass. Like,
oh, shit.
And then that's when they proceed to just, like, on site, Rocky starts going in, and then everyone starts going in. And
he was mobbing at the time? Like, he was with a bunch of people?
He was with, like, I only can recall, like, maybe 3 other people plus bodyguards, so, like, maybe 4 of them total.
Okay,
5
so they
total.
just started, like, it was just a fucking brawl.
Yeah, and then, a brawl in the street. I mean, they got their asses whooped, so maybe hardly a brawl.
Is there any video of this?
There's some video.
Oh, you saw some videos
of
it?
It's hard.
Dude.
Like, first, like, you see Rocky, he grabs one of the dudes, and he tosses him, like, across the street.
Yeah.
And he starts wailing on him with, like, an underhand, like, on his head. And then that's when his boys start coming in, and then the camera pans to his bodyguard, just
big-ass
whopping the other
dude.
Yeah, big-ass, probably, like, 6'2", 500. No, I'm just playing.
Yeah.
Like, 280, just
fucking
some
it's
guy.
just not a good look for the two Swedish dudes.
Yeah.
So then they got caught up with the police, and now they threw him in jail. And I think they, if I'm not mistaken, Andrew Schultz's dude, like camera
Alex.
dude, I think he was also in Sweden when they got into that altercation.
And
it was in Sweden, right?
Yep.
And he was in jail for like a year, I think, or maybe
No. It was a minute.
But he was in there for
2
a
months,
minute, and they had to go through court and do hella shit. So I guess in Sweden, and please for our Swedish fans, if you
for our Swedish fish fans,
if you live in Sweden and you know about this, like,
please chime in.
Are they like? It seems like they're just really strict on tourists and like people that aren't locals.
Yeah, that's one of the countries that's like 99%. Like, I don't know if I'm using it in the correct way, but like homogenous, like looking people.
Yeah.
So like, slight racism.
Damn, slight racism against people that don't look like them.
Yeah, everyone that
because everybody looks the same.
Yeah, because everyone looks the same.
Everyone looks like a red fish.
My eyes.
Damn. So Rocky's in. Well, him and all the homies and the bodyguards, right? They have to be in.
And they were there to perform at a festival, and
damn. And if they are against people that don't look like them and are against tourists,
at least the government, we should say, because
like,
everyone else seems friendly.
I would assume that they're just gonna give it to Rocky even harder because he's in their country making money, you know. So I would only assume that.
What was really cool about this whole situation is like as it was leading up to the fight, like he was posting videos on his Instagram like, yo, tell these dudes to stop following me.
Wow.
And it had in minutes it racked up millions and millions of views.
I wonder if they like really harassing them, like trying to like get something out of Rocky, or were they just fans that were just like, you know, pestering him and like trying to get a picture or something?
The first video that he posted, and I'm not sure if this is it's just the first one I saw or it's the first one he posted, but it says something like he doesn't fuck with like drug addicts. So maybe they were like on something and just following them.
Right.
And then in the second clip, that's when like you can see one of the dudes like he's wearing headphones that I'm wearing, and he like breaks them off and throws them at his bodyguard's head, and that's when they kind of got like into it, but then that just deaded real quick.
Yeah. But they just kept following. And
yeah. Clips came out later.
It's unfortunate, dude.
Yeah.
It seems like, from what you're saying, and if this is true, then it seems like they were just fucking trying to get a rise.
Yeah. Just trying to get clout.
Yeah, just trying to get clout, and now they're gonna be known as the dudes that fucking went against Rocky. And in this situation, especially if they touch that, if they were if they harassed the girl on site, and that's what made Rocky flip. Yeah. Like that's only gonna give Rocky more power
to get out.
Yeah, more power to get out, and just more acceptance from everybody else. Like, yo, like we're on Rocky's side. Like, why would we be with the dudes who did that?
Yeah, for
you
real.
know.
Mm-hmm.
So
it gives them more leverage.
Yeah, it can only end bad for those two dudes. Like,
yeah.
If they were trying to get some clout out of it.
Imagine they go to jail out of the whole thing because of that. That sucks.
Imagine like they fucking scheme this whole thing and end up in jail.
Like, you seen the ice cream thing and that's going on in grocery stores. All right, so there's like a challenge lately, right, where people are just going through grocery stores and say, for example, they in the ice cream aisle, they take off the top, rip off the plastic, and just lick it and then put it back.
Oh my god!
And I've seen other videos where people are drinking like the Listerine or like just a bunch of things in the grocery store.
Right.
So there was one girl that started it, and then I think it was yesterday or the day before. This is a few days ago, obviously, by the time the pod comes out. But she got arrested, and the scene is like looking up to like 6 years or something.
Jesus.
Yeah. All for some clout. So don't do it for the clout.
Don't do it ever. I mean, we talked about this before with with the dude that ran up on 50 trying to get him to look at his Instagram.
Yeah. There's another example.
Like, that's the thing with this Instagram culture. Like, because like videos can go viral. Like, you can go viral with one video, right?
Yeah.
Like, all it takes for you to do is just to do some like wild shit, and you'll get hella clout. You'll maybe gain a bunch of followers, but then what? Like, what are you gonna do after that?
And I get it. Like, you can go viral and then seemingly like rise overnight if you happen to be aspiring to do so. But like, just a lot of people are doing it for the entirely wrong reasons.
Yeah.
Like, and hurting people in the process.
Yeah, I think if the process that you're about to take on is going to hurt other people's businesses, or just hurt people in general, like, then you might need to rethink what the fuck you're doing.
Yeah, that's why that whole Boont Gang shit did not work out.
Dude, I'm so glad it didn't work out.
Because
like what he was doing, like if you don't know Boonk and what the shit that he was doing, he was basically just fucking like terrorizing people and business owners and like and just people.
It was just so annoying.
Yeah, it was just annoying to see, and every time I saw it, I would get so upset that he was just like terrorizing innocent people. And the same with the ape dude, the dude that was going against Supreme.
Yeah, what's his name? I don't know.
Whatever his name was, like he would just go around trying to find people wearing Supreme
and just fuck them up.
It's
or
funny
to say,
try to get a rise out of him.
Yeah.
Like he went against he went after Jonah Hill.
Oh, did he? I didn't see that.
Like he came up to him in the streets and like was like, yo, like he said his fucking stupid ass tagline and was like, yo, this fucking babe guy, God, whatever the fuck he was saying, and he was just like terrorizing innocent people because of what they were wearing.
He didn't try to fight Jonah, did he?
I don't,
because we saw him in that gi.
We did see him in that gi, bro. He is a 2-stripe white belt.
There we go. Is that pretty cool?
I mean, depending on what school you go to, it could either mean that you go to a McDojo.
McDojo? Is that a term in the dojo?
Yeah, it's like a term for like, it's really more of a term
for like fake schools.
Yeah, for like schools that like just promote fake shit.
Oh, they just hand out belts and
yeah,
shit.
they just hand out belts, or they teach like a deadly martial art that requires like that's not real at all. They kind of just made it up.
McDojo, that's funny.
So shout out to Jonah for training jiu-jitsu. So
yeah, that's cool.
I thought that was cool as fuck.
Yeah.
Seeing him
in the gi.
In the gi.
Yeah.
I like anybody in a gi. It's kind of my thing.
We should all just wear gis.
Dude, I'm saying
Portuguese.
It's a nice little robe. So let's talk about Lil Nas X, because he's been in the headlines this week.
Man,
pretty heavy
for coming out.
For coming out, dude. For
just being him.
For being him. I fully support his decision. I fully support anybody's decision to just be whatever they feel like being. Like, I have no problem with anybody being whatever sex, whatever you're into.
Let me see if I could get this on the first try. LGBTQA+.
Wow. Look at you, dude. You're fucking cultured.
INDEPEND.
Shout out to those people. Like, it's kind of unfortunate that coming out is even a thing. Right? Like that you have to come out and tell your truth. Like the fact that as a society we've come to that, like where people just have to come out and say what they really feel or who they really are. Yeah. Like that's really unfortunate.
It does suck, but I do think like that's only how it is now, and then sooner like it'll just maybe in 10 years it's just like,
I hope so. Yeah. Because I can't even imagine like if I was gay and I had to come out, quote unquote, and like just how much that would suck and how much I would be terrified that like people would turn on me because of my lifestyle.
He's one of my favorite people I follow on Twitter because he's just like a really good Twitter dude.
Mm-hmm.
And it's funny like watching him like turn the backlash into jokes.
Yeah, it's funny, dude.
Like the one that I think made headlines was like, dude, if anyone mentions me about mentions my sexuality, I'm kissing you.
That's tight, dude. I like that he's embracing it. And I also,
dude, he's hella funny.
I really admire people that are like really good at Twitter, because that's a skill in itself.
Yeah.
That I've tried my best to understand and tried my best to, I guess, become a funny like dude on Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
But it's kind of like it kind of just has to be you. Like I feel like the people who are best at it are just the people that just are naturally just saying shit and it just comes out funny.
Yeah, what's difficult about it is that it's text.
Yeah,
like, it's off top, and the way that the stream comes down is just like really just rapid fire, like all the time.
Like you just have to be really good with words.
Yeah,
and understand culture at the time and understand memes and just.
It's a whole thing.
Yeah, it's an art, dude.
Yeah.
For real. And I admire a lot of people because I do know. I mean, I don't follow anybody on Twitter, but I go on people's pages that are good at Twitter.
Yeah.
So
it's just fun to watch them work.
Yeah, it's literally work.
Yeah.
Like, dude, there's Twitter influencers.
Dude, I believe it.
Yeah.
There's like okay, I think there's like a secret society. Okay, not really a secret society, but like say like there's 5 popular Twitter meme accounts. They all just DM each other like, okay, we're gonna make this and this blow up.
Yeah.
And then they all go
and they
like
just all
support
go in
it
and make it blow up.
Yeah.
It's
So
kind of like
it's like a marketing agency.
Yeah, it's
Holy shit.
yeah.
Fuck Jerry.
Fuck Jerry. It's
Fuck him.
it's a whole team. At first I thought it was just a dude.
Yeah, I thought it was a cup.
Shout out to that that nostalgic ass fucking colorway.
It makes me feel like I'm at the dentist.
Dude, that makes me feel like I'm looking at a windbreaker.
Oh yeah, huh?
It looks like a windbreaker.
It looks like
color.
a windbreaker full of fluoride.
Yeah. Shout out to fluoride blocking your third eye.
Oh god damn. Another conspiracy.
What was I gonna say?
Fuck Jerry.
Fuck Jerry. Yeah, it's like a whole team that organizes that, and it's like it's a media team. That,
Now, yeah.
Because I think they took part in the early stages of the Fire Festival. Like they were hired to do the media for that, and then they found out what it was. They found out it was a fucking Ponzi scheme, and fucking like we're like, no, we're not gonna do this.
Yeah, they're known meme stealers.
Oh really?
Like without crediting or whatever.
Well, I mean, come on, dude. Like the internet is so big that it's like it's hard to say where shit originates from, you know?
Yeah.
Like it's hard to say this meme came from so and so.
There's actually a website dedicated to where memes originate.
Yeah, and I'm glad that there is, because that's like your fact check for memes. But also, here's the thing about that. It seems that the like if you're comparing, like if you're trying to find the originator of the meme, right? It's gonna seem like the one with the most likes is where it came from, but when in most cases, like that's not usually the case.
What I like about, like, say on Twitter, right, and you click on a meme, and if it's already been tweeted or joked or memed already, the first 10 things under it are like, so you've decided to steal memes, huh? And it's just like all memes about that meme,
right?
And you know, people call it out.
People support like the originators in that sense. Like they're like, yo, this is not, like they have that one meme where it's like, this is a stolen tweet or something like that. Dude, I know about Twitter, bro. I know about
someone's getting cultured.
Come on, dude. I'm a cultured swine.
Hell yeah, dude.
I'm a cultured wrapped hot dog.
Ooh.
Let's talk about Toy Story, because last week we watched one of the greatest movies of all time.
Damn.
Which was
high
fucking
praise.
Toy Story 4.
Toy Story 4 was fucking great.
First of all, the improvements
to the CGI
to the animation is fucking next level.
Yeah,
bro.
Fucking incredible.
If you haven't seen Toy Story, if you don't know what Toy Story is,
spoiler alert.
Maybe are we gonna spoil it? No, let's not spoil it for the people.
Fine,
I want you to listen to the rest of this pod. No spoilers for this, but I just want you to know, if you haven't watched Toy Story 4 or haven't watched the whole series at all, first of all, you're fucking missing out. What the fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
And second of all, you're fucking missing out. It's one of the best series, not even a cartoon series. It's just period one of the best series of all time. Up there with Star Wars. Up there with Fast and Furious. Up there with fucking
Harry Potter.
With Harry Potter.
Saw.
With Saw. Saw is a pretty good series. It's not a continuous series.
Yeah, but it's big as fuck.
And Toy Story 4 was just an incredible movie.
Really fucking good.
The people who worked on it fucking killed it. The storyline was great. The comedy was fucking great.
Yeah.
Like, what more could you ask for?
I could not stop laughing throughout the movie.
I'm saying, dude, it was fucking hilarious.
I was laughing like the whole entire time, and then I even cried.
Dude, you cried, you laughed. There was moments of intensity, of suspense.
Real roller coaster.
There were jump scares.
Oh yeah, jump scares.
There were
romance.
There was romance.
Woo.
Who would have ever thought you would be so interested in a love story about toys?
Hell yeah, dude.
Speaking
of fucking
dolls.
Bratz dolls.
Yeah, for real. Like, come on, bro. Like, Toy Story. Okay. I feel like I'm on their dick right now, but like I just can't praise them enough, because it's part of my childhood. I grew up watching Toy Story, and I'm just really proud of what they've become. They didn't kill the series. Like they could have easily killed it and just made Toy Story 4 or just the series in general.
Yeah, like I hate
flopped.
when a new part of a series comes out and initial reactions are like, nah, you don't have to see it.
Yeah.
Or like, just forget about that one.
Right. I didn't even see what people were saying about this movie. I was just like, Toy Story 4, let's get it. Like,
go.
I'm already hooked.
And the thing is, I didn't even see 3.
Me either.
Nice.
And it was still
good.
Still fucking good.
I think you could go without 1 and 2. And
oh yeah, you could definitely go without 1, 2, or 3.
Yeah.
You just won't have the same connection that
for sure.
You have.
Still really good though, I would say.
Still fucking good.
You
bro.
know what trailer was in that?
What?
Frozen.
And I'm like, why don't you fuck with Frozen?
It's not that I don't fuck with Frozen. I just think it's overrated.
Are you serious?
Yeah, dude.
Really?
I think you just like Elsa a lot.
Well, yeah. I mean, that's part of why I like it. But like it's that also has a good story too. Come on, bro. Like you can't.
I thought it was just kind of simple.
Simple?
Yeah. I thought it was kind of simple.
Two different worlds colliding.
Fuck, man, I might be hurting the fan.
They were sisters. Oh, stepsister.
Oh, step Elsa.
Oh, step Elsa. That makes me think.
I like
of
the songs. Yeah.
Yeah, the songs are fucking good. They
good.
have it in Spanish. I think they have all Disney movies in Spanish, but
Oh, really?
yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
It's really good. They have it in like Tagalog and
Whoa.
Portuguese.
Yeah, they do have like Tagalog, Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah. So I mean, I think, Frozen was good. Definitely not as good as Toy Story. So coming from I feel like the number one fan.
Nice. Hasn't seen 3. Still is the number 1 fan.
Go watch it, please. Do you think that's ever, like, speaking of like the romance of the toys, do you think that's ever gonna lead to animators making like kind of like rated R type cartoon movies, like where there is some sexual stuff
I think
going
we'll
on?
get there.
You think so?
Yeah, as like the sexuality, like the current sexuality barrier of today starts to break down and like people just become more open to things, I think it'll get there. Like we already had Sausage Party a couple years ago.
That's the only movie that I can think of that really crossed that boundary of, okay, this is like an adult movie but in cartoon form.
Yeah, I think we'll get there.
That's kind of weird though,
Yeah,
right?
it's kind of weird.
That's like almost like on some hentai shit.
Yeah, that's fucking weird to think.
You ever watch hentai?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I've seen it like some ads for hentai,
Yeah,
and
you're
it's
like, okay,
that
this is some weird shit.
yeah. Y'all are on some fucking weird shit. Like I seen some Dragon Ball Z shit, and I was like,
Yeah.
whoa.
Or it's like on the side as like a game. You're like, dude,
Yeah.
no way
Like,
Goku's that
come
big.
on. He's got to be at least like 5.
Like, come on, dude.
Like giving him an 8-incher. Like
No one's that strong.
What are we
that
doing?
big. Come on,
what are
dude.
we doing here? So yeah, I think it would be cool. I don't know. It would definitely take a few movies to like get me. Cause even Sausage Party, with how vulgar they were in that movie, like that, there were some scenes that kind of made me a little uncomfortable.
The end. The
the ending
scene was a little
I mean, we could
uncomfortable.
spoil it. Like people, if you haven't seen Sausage Party by now,
Pretty much the whole grocery store was fucking.
yeah, like literally an orgy in the
Yeah.
grocery store with all the foods.
I think
Fucking.
like the tortilla or something ended up being gay.
Yeah,
He was like fucking the other dude, the other type of tortilla. Damn,
that's wild.
they
bro.
were fucking getting it.
Did people leave during that movie? I'm sure some people did.
I think some older people were leaving when we watched it.
Yeah.
I think some people.
Is that
were
a pet
leaving.
peeve of yours to like see people leave during a movie? Like, especially if you're like really into the movie.
Yeah. What movie were we watching? And I was like, "What? Y'all are leaving?"
And they're like kind of offended by what was going on.
Yeah. What was that? What did we watch recently?
I don't remember, but I know what you're talking
Yeah.
about. Like they got up and left.
Yeah, and I was like super into it, and I was like, "You guys aren't fucking with this,
Maybe they had to go somewhere.
man."
Is that a pet peeve? So is that a pet peeve of yours for like?
If I'm fucking with it, yeah.
Yeah,
'Cause
like
then
seeing them leave and you're like, and they're shaking their head like, man.
Yeah, because like, hold on, I really fuck with it this heavy, and you guys don't fuck with it enough to leave.
Yeah.
Fuck.
That's.
Fuck
I mean, yeah. For you to leave a movie.
Yeah.
A movie that you paid for.
I don't think I've left a movie.
Me either. even through the movies that I fucking hated, I
Yeah.
just fucking slept through them.
Yeah, I just slept through them. I paid. I'm gonna be there.
Yeah. Are people sleeping in movie theaters a pet peeve of yours?
When they're in my party. Mers.
He does. He didn't sleep through Toy Story. I would be very upset if he did.
Yeah. And sometimes we walk out of a movie and he's like, "Damn, that was tight. I fuck with it." And I'm like, "Bro, you were sleeping."
He was sleeping. How much do you fuck with
God.
it? He's like, "It was only for a second." But like that's how long sleeping feels. It only feels like it's a second.
But it's been like 5 minutes and we're like
Yeah.
already laughing at you.
Dude, like 5 minutes, like there's a lot of significant stuff that happened in 5 minutes.
Yeah, like that's why you don't want to go out to pee, because that's how much you miss.
Dude, when we were working on that movie, like that, just the attention to detail that you have to pay attention to, like like that just shows that every second of the movie counts. Like everything has been thought of, every scene has been thought about, like everything has been well thought out.
Everything in the shot.
Yeah, everything in the shot.
The type of shot.
What's like what the characters are saying. Like everything is important. So any type of bathroom break during a movie you're missing something.
Yeah, and this is the short film that Chris is mentioning, and we watched it the other day. It's actually not that bad.
Well, you're a little biased though. You worked on the movie too, so it's like it doesn't look that bad.
Bro, when I was like, "Oh my god, this shot right here, this shot is a hit," but it lasts like 2 seconds.
Did you forget about some of those shots?
Yeah, I forgot about a lot of those.
Shout out to Justin, our cameraman, for that movie.
DP.
Yeah, he was DP in that shit, and he penetrated and like.
Yeah, he fucked it.
He fucked it, dude.
Yeah, he fucked that movie.
The shots in that movie, fuck.
Yeah, that shit does fuck. But hold on, you don't like it?
I have a different I just have a different attitude towards it because I edited it and like that was my project. I know all the fuck ups in that movie.
Yeah, this is definitely a situation of like you're the one to overanalyze it because it's yours.
Yeah,
but like to me, that shit look good.
The story was a little weak.
We should have submitted it for the awards.
Oh my god! I mean, I guess we could have won a camera.
Yeah, we could have won a camera. We didn't have to buy this one.
How do we split that? You don't?
Yeah, we don't. We just have one.
Thanks, y'all. I got a fucking camera now.
Let's get it.
Hold on. Going back to pet peeves, I just want to talk about this one pet peeve that I just thought of that is a new one for me, and it is small talk in the bathroom. Stop doing it. When I'm peeing, I want to be left alone. Like, I don't want to have to think about like continuing small talk when I'm fucking enjoying my pee.
Yeah.
And I pee a lot. I enjoy those moments of clarity and like just like that's my time to think.
Yeah, it's also time for your bladder to think. You be peeing a lot, bro. That's why I don't like especially here in Vegas, there's every bathroom has like someone attending it with like mints and like paper towels, and he's always there, and like there's like some small talk. I'm like, bro, I hate this shit.
Yeah, I just
thanks, boss. God.
Like if I'm pulling up to a urinal and someone's like, "Hey, nice weather, huh?"
Like what?
I'm like, come on, dude.
God. Hey, we're missing that good scene in Avengers, huh?
Like now I'm gonna feel weird when I like do the shake and like go and wash my hands, and then especially if I'm washing my hands and I'm like ready to leave and you say something and I kind of have to stick around.
Oh my god, I gotta stay. Jeez, I can't hear you. The hand dryer's loud.
Yeah. So like if you're in the bathroom, just don't talk to anybody. Like if you're there with the homies, like you talk to them, but not to random people.
Yeah.
Unless you're fucking rolling, then.
This is a pet pee. Got him.
Ask peeves.
Yo, speaking of pet peeves, I have a lot of like Instagram story ones.
Same,
dude.
I do too, bro. Let's hear it. Let's talk about it.
Does anyone ever check out the music that people screenshot and post on Instagram?
Let me answer that for you. No,
I have not checked out one song I saw someone listening to.
Especially the ones that have like the long ass paragraph
of like the typing out.
Yeah.
Oh my god, bruh.
No one's.
I hit you with the instant right side touch.
Yeah. Nobody's following through on that.
God.
The only time they're following through on that is if it's like Kendrick. Like, and he's like screenshotting his own song, like out now.
An artist.
Artists.
Yes.
Artists that are popping or that you fuck with. Those are the only people that you're really going to go and like, you know?
Oh yeah, like let's say Kendrick didn't even post his own song. Let's say he posts someone else's song. You're like, okay, maybe I should check it out.
Right, because he's posting about it. So and I respect his opinion.
But like us regular degulars,
like don't be like I don't care about that this song is fucking changing your life right now. Like you think I got time to fucking I'm not gonna listen to that. I'm trying to get through the Instagram stories.
I thought you were posting something you're doing. God.
Yeah. So I mean, I guess, you know, well, I don't want to discourage anybody from doing that. Just know that Jay and I, we're not looking at that shit.
Yeah, just know, like, post it all you want. Just know I'm hitting it with the click real quick.
I mean, Instagram stories is tough because, like, especially if you follow a bunch of people, and you're, like, going through the stories, you kind of just, like, want to get, like, you kind of, like, there's some people that kind of just want to get through all of them because they just want to see if they don't want to miss anything, right? So I feel like the first half second of your Instagram story is super important.
Yeah, it has to be interesting.
Yeah, it has to be interesting.
The other day I heard Germ watching mine.
Yeah, me too.
And then click out. I was like, oh shit, it wasn't interesting.
It wasn't interesting enough. I was like, I wonder if Jay's thinking about this right now. That's so funny that we thought about that at the same time. I was thinking about that too because like I heard your voice and I was like, oh shit, Germ's watching.
But he got through like the first 2 or 3,
right?
But then after that, it was just
he just kept
boom,
skipping.
boom, boom.
And he didn't even pay mind that you were in the room.
Yeah,
like,
but that's how second nature it was.
Yeah,
damn, it's so funny. I don't blame him. Yeah, those parts, I guess it did get boring. So
yeah, I mean, it's only gonna make you a better content creator. So
speaking of content creation, shit is hard.
Yeah. It's
shit is tough.
It's a doozy.
Content creator.
Yeah, I think just in those kind of Instagram stories, right, where you screenshot
I know
the song that you're playing. Another one is if you're driving, listening to your favorite song, and fucking Instagram storying the road.
The thing saying what songs play. The dashboard.
The dashboard.
Come
like,
on,
nobody
dog.
is trying to listen to the song you're listening to at the moment. Again, the exception is if you're an artist and you're listening to your own shit. Maybe it's on the radio.
Yeah, you're like A&Ring some shit.
Maybe it's some unreleased shit.
Yeah.
Then it's cool. Then there's like a story behind it.
Yeah, there's a lot of meaning behind that.
Yeah, but if you're just like listening to like fucking your new favorite Lil Nas X song, Panini, and like you just think everybody's into it.
Banger, by the way.
It's a banger, but like if you're listening to it in the car and you think everybody else wants to fucking hear it, the answer is they don't.
I'll watch you like hit the whoa to it.
Yeah,
that sounds
but
fun.
I'm not trying to see you hit the woad. Like, you know, come on, dog. Unless you get in an accident, then that's kind of interesting.
It's kind of interesting, yeah.
But don't do that for the gram though.
I mean, some people have done worse, obviously.
Yeah.
Like ice cream.
So I mean, yeah, I think there's just unwritten rules to Instagram stories.
A lot of pet peeves we have.
First world pet peeves.
Yeah, for real.
Instagram pet peeves,
I mean, but
baby.
that's same thing with the screenshots and same thing with that. I have not checked out one song off the strength of that.
Yeah,
from
same.
someone.
And you see a lot of Instagram stories.
Yeah. You know what? Maybe people do enjoy that, and then, you know, that encourages other people to keep doing it. You know what I mean?
Maybe. It's just like it's like you when you encourage Murs to
lie. Yeah, I fucking fell for one earlier. God damn. Can't believe it. After I knew it, I was like, God.
Here's the
damn.
thing: if you have homies that tend to lie, right? And shout out to Murs because you know we love Murs deeply, truly, madly, deeply. We love Murs.
Go to war for him.
But sometimes he lies, and sometimes a lot of the time he lies. A lot of the times he lies, and a lot of the times Jay and Germ, they encourage it, which encourages future behavior.
Okay. Sometimes I don't know I'm encouraging it
because
I'm believing it.
You think he's telling the truth?
Yeah. Even though I know by now not to believe him.
He's still fucking. He's still got you.
He's a good liar.
He's woeing you.
Yeah, he's woeing me to sleep.
How can you not tell?
It's hard.
It's all about the body language, dude.
Dude, I don't be looking at him like that.
What do you look at when he talks?
I'm on my phone.
Fuck. You gotta tell by the fucking. He's fidgety.
All right, I'll look for it.
And it's in the tone. It's in the like when people lie. Like, bro, when people lie, their body cannot take it. They just can't. Like when they're lying, their body is doing some shit because their body knows that they're fucking lying. So they're doing some like they're turning or they're fucking scratching their eye like I was earlier, which I wasn't lying. But like they're scratching their eye, they're fucking covering their mouth a little bit. They're doing something.
Yeah, everyone has a mannerism when they lie.
Yeah. So the lie mannerism is real.
That's why you're a psychopath if you don't have one.
Yeah, you just keep a straight face, like straight up Al Bundy.
Yeah, Al Bundy toes. Yeah.
Al Bundy toes.
Yeah, what's the fucking thing on your toe? Oh, bunion.
Al Bunyan. The toe killer.
Nice.
What was I gonna say? Fuck. This dude, the hell, this just threw me off track. I just started thinking I thought this is how my brain was thinking. I thought of Al Bundy, and then I thought of Bunyan, and then it brought me back to like the brawny dude who wears like plaid.
The brawny like logo dude.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Al Brawny.
That's the fucking paper towel, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that means it's strong.
Yeah, and you definitely shouldn't wipe that on your ass.
Oh my god. Like, damn, did I eat hot Cheetos earlier? Oh
like,
no, I'm bleeding.
You know how paper towels have like textures and like different shit. Like you wipe your ass and like it fills in the texture.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, that's kind of cool. It's like a coloring book.
It starts to sway. It starts to fade and sway. Fuck.
Swade Lee. Shout out to my man, Swade Lee.
Dude, another thing about Instagram, that shit has been down like 3 times in the past 2 weeks.
Yeah, and my brother was fucking not having it.
I could see him tripping.
He was tripping, bro. And like because Instagram was down, Facebook was also down at the time.
And WhatsApp.
And what's like everything that's connected to those things.
Yeah.
So yeah, he was just tripping like, yo, because he watches some Filipino dramas
on
Facebook, like because they live stream some of that shit like early.
Damn.
So he was tripping,
bugging.
Dude. Like, you know. I could see it though. Like you're trying to see something specific on Instagram and it's like not loading. Like I'm kind of used to it because my Wi-Fi is ass.
Oh.
So like sometimes things take a while to load.
You're just like, okay, it's just tripping.
Yeah, it's just tripping right now. And then I just kept refreshing. I was like, this is fucking down, bro.
But that got me to thinking like, one of the things that you've talked about is like having multiple streams of income because like something goes down. You're just stuck if that was like your only way.
Yeah.
But like, so I thought of like, damn, everyone that like lives off Instagram is just out of a job right now.
Yeah, they're literally out of a job. I mean, they could be like making other content, but like, let's say like they had to post,
like they had something scheduled that day,
or even worse, they scheduled like they get commission off of the ad that they were gonna post, and then they posted it, and it posted, but then Instagram went down, so nobody got to see the fucking picture.
And you have to like hit minimum 10,000 likes or something. Yeah. Like, damn, I was gonna get a bonus.
So like, shout out to the Instagram people that didn't get paid during that.
Man, that shit went down. That shit gets so annoying though.
Yeah, as a consumer.
Yeah, as a consumer and a somewhat content creator.
Yeah.
But what's cool is like once it goes down, everyone hops back on Twitter, and then it's a party.
Yeah, I feel like that's the only time people hop back on Twitter and like are like united. Like,
yeah,
Instagram
united.
Is down.
Yeah,
and then all the memes come about like
about Instagram being down.
That shit's funny.
It always comes back to Twitter, even though, okay, Twitter is the best social media app to me, but it's also like the one that's growing the least.
Oh, really?
In like users, yeah.
Well, I mean, slow growth, slow and steady, wins the race.
Hey, you're right, dude. Fuck blowing up.
Yeah, fuck blowing up. It's all about that steady income,
Yeah, you're right. Damn, that was a quick flip for me.
Yeah. You're right. You fucking. You know what? You're right.
Goddamn.
So I wasn't supposed to say this, but what we have like a bunch of podcast notes that me and Jay like to go through, but we're actually running out of time.
Oh, that was fast.
And I think we should cut it off so we can have more shit to talk about next week. Because content creation. It's fucking hard.
It's fucking hard.
Yeah, content creation.
Dude.
Like I'm with Jay all the time, and we talk about shit all the time. So like, I feel like the amount of topics that we can cover that are fresh to both of us, It's kind of hard sometimes.
Small pool.
Because like we're just always fucking together. I mean, we're always fucking together.
That comma is fucking important.
Yeah, it's fucking important. So like we need to save like important topics because, you know,
Gotta stay relevant.
that bon tembriation is fucking. It's tough out here in these streets.
Yeah, so don't forget about the live show.
Oh, let them know. August
9th, I think. 9th.
Correct. August 9th, we will be doing a live show. It's going to air on the 13th of August, but the actual live taping and the live stream is going to happen on the 9th. So make sure to pull up on YouTube, youtube.com/
Family Mart Podcast.
Family Mart Podcast. Subscribe, hit the bell, you know, do the shit.
Hit the bell as well.
Do all that shit. And you know, follow the pod page. And shout out to everybody who's been fucking with us.
Shout out to everyone who's been subbing, all the new subs.
Oh, shout out to all the new subs. I mean, I can't say it's because of me, but I'm going to say it's because, you know, I did a little pluggy plug.
It's because of you.
I've been plugging it a lot.
I know.
I've been plugging it.
So it's from you.
I'm proud of our subscribers.
All right.
And of me. So shout out to all the new subscribers. Thank you guys for tuning in. We do upload every single Tuesday, 6 a.m. Pacific Standard Time.
On the
we
dot.
haven't fucking missed an upload in 45 weeks.
Holy shit. We're good.
Dude, fuck with us, dude. We're fucking consistent. We're
Yeah,
consistent.
Yeah. We're really consistent up in here. Bunyan. Big Bunyan gang.
Al Bunyan. Shout out to y'all. So, Jay, this is us, bro. Last days on Earth.
Fuck. Not this again.
We'll see you guys next week on next week's episode. See you guys later.
See ya.
Peace.
Peace.
Dude.
Belt.